new people in here too. Well, here we are. Hi, Anne. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We
Are
don't
you
have
ready?
anything as exciting like you. You've got snow.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And we're really getting pummeled, guys, with snow today. I don't know about you in New York tomorrow, but this is our very first snowfall. And I had advertised too on Facebook that it was my son's 53rd birthday. He was born in 72. And the week I had him, my husband had bought, of course, in those days we had muscle cars, and he had a Mustang, which was really low to the ground. And I had to climb over a snowbank at the hospital while he carried the baby to the car and handed the baby down to me in the car. There was that much snow. So I
Goodness.
posted it. Today's the first major snowfall, and it's his birthday. So I thought this is interesting. So I posted that. But yeah, I can't believe I have a child who's, was born in 72. Like, yeah. So
Oh, lovely.
I was married in 70 and I had him in 72, and then I had my daughter in 75. So yeah, 53.
How lovely. Yeah.
I
Happy
know.
birthday to
So
your
anyway,
son.
yeah,
That's
quite pummeled. But then they said by tonight it could all kind of melt. I don't know how it's going to melt because it's coming down here. It's those big, huge, blowing flakes like this, right?
Oh,
And it's lovely and white and fluffy, but yeah, it's quite the snow. So I don't know what'll happen by tomorrow morning when I get up, if I'll be wading knee deep in it or not. But anyway, it's funny.
send some
So,
pictures if it is.
oh,
Sorry, put them on Facebook.
I will, and I'll send you some anyway. So guys, we're starting into this retrograde, and it's really kicking everybody's butt. Poor Anne gets her videos out there, and she has no. And I said to her, somebody mentioned there's no audio on it, so she said, "Oh, thanks, Brenda. I'll go back." She could not get her audio to work out in the public forum. It was working on her end because she had everything hooked up, the mic, everything was working. The minute she shot it out to publish it, YouTube removed the audio, which means she couldn't have it monetized or anything. And she's thinking, what did I do wrong? I haven't broken any of the copyright rules or anything. Well, she found out from them that there's different rules over there in the UK than obviously my rules here in Canada. Mine says no, it's not appropriate for children, people under 18, because theoretically, we legally do not do readings on people under 18. If someone comes into our chat, we usually pick up on them pretty quick if they're young, right? By their comments, and we'll remove them because we abide by ethics. Even though you have free will, they still think anybody under 18 is a minor and they don't have free will, right? They're going to take what we say verbatim, and that's not what this is meant for. These things are for entertainment. And, when we do personal readings, it's different. I don't do readings for young people under 18, neither does Anne. That's the way we work. And that is the rule of this craft this craft that we do. All of us abide by that rule. And if they don't, well, I wouldn't be going to them for a reading. So anyway, there was an extra piece in her back office that said she had to click on something different, as well as the under 18, because it had to do with advertisements that might not be appropriate for young people to see. Now, I haven't had any of those inappropriate ads on my videos, right?
But anybody advertising for children won't want to advertise on my channel because it's not going out to children. That's
right.
That's the way. Yeah.
So anyway, poor Anne had no sound. She had to, and then they said, okay, this is the issue. You got to click on this button. But now all those videos she had made had to sit dormant for 24 hours. What else is new, right? To get them published. So she was kind of like behind getting these done. But they're out there now, and she knows what she has to do. But nowhere did they come in, and often they'll come in on our back office and say, the latest video on what's happening, the changes in YouTube. And we click on that, right? And it lets us know the rules and regulations. I haven't seen anything. She hasn't.
No, I wasn't told about clicking that button. I just sat here with a very stout cup of tea and worked it out for myself.
Yeah, we follow Nick Nimmin, who's always on YouTube and changes, and vidIQ, who's always on. And to my knowledge, both of us have not heard anything to do with this button. So anyway, I want to welcome everybody. This is going to be a really strong, powerful retrograde. I was never one to really get bent out of shape about them, but I have learned through the years when I look and I go back and I go, oh yeah, That did happen, and that is retrograde. So anyway,
it's a lovely time, Brenda. There's a lovely astrologer. I don't know whether you know Michelle Knight. She's a
yes, I
British,
know her. Yeah, yeah,
and she has a lovely way of approaching a retrograde, because she said, instead of getting worried about it,
yeah,
just think of everything with the letters RE. So it's time to relax, rethink,
yeah,
regroup,
yeah.
redo, reschedule,
Refocus. Yeah,
refocus. And
redirect.
that's this time.
Yeah,
It's almost like a little time of hibernation.
yeah, yeah. Well,
But
they always say don't go buy a big ticket item, don't book an
yeah,
airplane, don't book a holiday, don't
yeah.
book a or buy a new car, or don't sign a contract. All of those things come into play during
And
that
technology.
well, technology is what beats us up, right? Phones or whatever, our iPads, our computers, our keyboards, our mouse, all of those things get affected. And now I do hang certain things around my computer. This is shungite from the river in Russia, or the lake in Russia, and shungite is good to put in your water as well, but it wards off all the energy coming from technology, right?
Yeah.
But most of all, the best thing we can do is, before we start our day, is, Holy Mother, Father, God, divine, loving, light, and healing angels of the universe, help, please get
I
rid of
was,
that retrograde today,
yeah.
and it's amazing when we do that, right? And how that helps. So I know how my day goes. If I do not do that prayer every morning when I sit down here, things go wrong. And it's like, what have I done different? Oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't have the spirit to guide me today. I just thought I was arrogant enough to fly by my own seat of my pants and do it, right? Which we do. We think that. Anyway, guys, we love you. We've got a room filling up here. Kim B says, I was born, where is she here? I was born during retrograde, so the effect affects me much less. Yeah, that can happen, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to get these names down here, because there's a few here that I haven't got. I've been trying to write them down as they're coming in. Oh, I've got Cheryl here. I haven't got Cheryl. And nothing but bugs. Or no, that's not nothing but bugs. It's nothing but hugs. Nothing but bugs. Sorry, nothing but hugs. Yeah, that can be, yeah, only one T. So it's not a real butt hug. So I got you. That's a mouthful, nothing but hugs. That's so cute. Okay, we're going to, oops, where am I here? Thought I saw somebody else here. Okay, I'm going to go down the line. First of all, thanks, Anne, for coming in again. It's a beautiful Sunday when we get to spend time together. You over in England,
Oh, yeah.
here outside of Toronto and in Canada. Yeah, I hope your weather's going to be nice. You get rain, we get snow, but you've been known to get both. So,
We have,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, so we're going to acknowledge Helen, Tammy. Let's go down here. Kim B. Kurum Shazad Shodari. We're going to call you Kurum, okay? Kathy's Guided Light. Damara, our beautiful Damara, our songbird. Real Country Woman, there you are. I thought I saw your name. Okay, Real Country Woman. Thank you. I knew I bypassed you there. Alrighty, Nothing But Hugs is here, and she's got a super chat and a question. And we'll just keep going down here to make sure I don't have any more that I need to. Oh, Venus MD. MD, welcome. Yes, you can purchase a reading, sweetheart. You just go down to that $ down there, the super chat, and it's a minimum of $5 for a question, okay? Okay, so Jeff, hi, Jeff. How are you? Nice to see you. I'm glad you came in. I hope everything went well with your reading that I did for you. Thanks for coming into the room. It's nice to see you in here. Okay, righty. So, right, I think we've got everybody here. So how it works here is, if you have a personal questions, it's a minimum of $5. Tammy is my main doorkeeper and moderator, but Damara's here as well. And so if you have a question, it's a minimum of $5, $10, or $20, $5 minimum. You get a double reading from Anne and I, one each. So one question, it can have to do with anything. We're not doctors, we're not lawyers, we can't give legal advice, and we can't give you prescriptions. So if you have, questions about career, what's going on, what does spirit see in your future, how is this retrograde going to affect me if you're into that, whatever. Okay, so Jeff, it's so nice to see you. So nice for you to show up. I know I did a reading on you this week, and we had a glitch. We're talking about retrograde glitches, Jeff. And of course, we had a little glitch on the PayPal here, and it had nothing to do with Jeff. It wasn't his fault. It was just one of these glitches. And funny thing is, Jeff, I had another reading last week, and she had a problem too. And then 5 minutes later, she said, it's okay. So I'm on my husband's phone going, he's, what are you doing? I said, you're sending me $10. And he's saying, I am. I said, yeah, I got to see if my PayPal is working. And it was. So anyway, welcome everybody. Let's see. Let's start off. Our first reading is with Kim B. And her question is, I would appreciate any guidance from my guides, angels, and or my ancestors regarding the near future. Okay, we got a lot of openings there. We can get into anything we want. As you know, Anne is using her own personal cards. She has designed and she sells them on her site. Go view them if you're new to us. They're beautiful cards. She's got the teacup tarot. She's got the time to shine, and the graphics on them are so whimsical.
Oh yeah, 3 of Cups.
Yeah, there you go. 3 of Cups. Yeah, I couldn't have picked a better card, right?
No,
so
that's
anyway, okay, guys. So that's how we do it. If you have a personal question, but stay in the room anyway, because Jeff, at the end, if you're still in our room, and we've got many different people here from many different walks of life. Kathy's Guided Light is also a reader. Her and I have worked together before too. You can check out her channel as well. Please subscribe to my beautiful friend Anne here. Yeah. I can't say enough about my friend Anne. Okay.
Oh, bless you.
Nah.
Oh, lovely. Right, Kim. Shall I go ahead with Kim?
Absolutely.
So, lovely, Kim. Thank you for coming into the room. So, you've asked for guidance about your near future. So, we've got all sorts going on here for the best reason possible. So, your overall energy, near future, is you moving on to something better. The 5 of Cups is about acknowledging the past, but moving on. Look, our little angel has her back to that now. We acknowledge that, but now she's moving on to something so much better. Helping you, we've got the King of Pentacles. This is King of Swords in a traditional tarot. So this would be somebody who would step in with professional advice. So this king is very clever, very clear thinking, very logical, straight to the point, no messing about. This king, you would find this energy very much in a financial advisor, a lawyer, a legal advisor, somebody who could give advice on small print. It's like complex paperwork that perhaps we wouldn't naturally deal with every day. So this expert advice stepping up for you. What do you need to focus on? Stepping up and speaking up. The 7 of Wands is all about being assertive. So saying no, thank you, if you need to. That's a full sentence. Saying this will work better for me. I would rather do this moving forward. This would be a better solution for me. So we've got you stepping up and speaking up. How can you help yourself? This is fabulous. 6 of Wands, you've got the victory card. Victory, success, happiness, joy, literally what it says on the card. Guidance from Spirit says the difficult times are over with. This is the 10 of Wands. Can you see she's sitting with her feet up having a cup of tea? She's just having a rest. She's been really stressed. She's been really busy. And now this says that difficult time's over with now. So it's time for you to gather your energy and get ready for the next venture. Your final outcome card, 5 of Coins, is lovely. It's a mindfulness card. And this says you have everything you need. You can do this. Now, our little angel on the card, she's so focused on that empty piggy bank. She hasn't realized she's sitting on 3 coins and there are 2 right behind her. All the resources are there. All she has to do is stand up and turn around and realize. So this is a card that says, focus on your strengths, know that you have all the resources that you need, and ask for any help if you need it. So those are the cards I have for you. And I really see you stepping up now. This is lovely alongside this 7 of Wands, which is stepping up and speaking up, moving forward towards something even better. And right here, you've got the victory card and you've got the end of times, which have perhaps been a little bit stressful as well. So I wish you well, Kim, and thank you for coming into the room.
Nice to see you again, Kim. Thanks for coming in. Love the number 555. That is my life number, and it is also the crypt my late husband's buried in, 555. He chose it. He sent me the message where he wanted to go, and the funeral attendant randomly picked that number after he had spoken to me, my husband in spirits. It's amazing. It's a very precious number. It's a number of change too. 5 is a number of change. Okay, so Kim, you could be thinking about money. You could be holding on to something, energy, a person, a relationship, or even money. When the 4 of coins comes up, it's indicative of, being mindful of your spending. And it's the extremes in which you spend or save your money. I'm seeing you being mindful about your money. I don't think you're going to go out and buy a big ticket item. We talked about retrograde right now. If your car dies, well, that's a different thing. You have to have a vehicle, right? But what I'm saying here is, I think you're going to be mindful about your spending, your budgeting. You're watching your money right now, Kim. You feel as though the devil comes in. This is a card of either holding yourself back from your own success, or this is a card of addictions, okay? Addictive behavior, repeating bad habits, being involved in toxic relationships, unfulfilling job, all that energy, right? All that fun stuff. So this is you taking control now of a situation where you're not going to allow the outside influences to be negative and to dictate your happiness in the direction you want to go. This is about you overcoming those hurdles and walking away from them, because the death card comes up, Kim. This is endings and new beginnings. Something's going to come to an end. This is in the challenge part of your reading, or your help, or your hurdle, right? So this is about you letting go of things that no longer serve you here. You're very conscientious about money right now, going through this process, okay? And this is a card that says you've got a brand new future ahead of you, but you have to close this door completely in order to walk through the new doors of opportunity. And they're coming, because you've got the Ace of Pentacles. And this is a card of a new beginning. This is a card, aces are the beginnings of all things in all suits. This one could be a new job, a new career, maybe opening your own business. But, it's like the hand of divine is reaching out to you saying, Kim, don't worry. The money will come in. You're going to be okay. All right. So this is a card of a financial beginning. It could be a windfall. It could be anything that you're going to find money coming into you. It's almost like they're telling me like a blessing, and you're going to want to celebrate it. There's sisterhood here, right? There's 3 women here. They're jumping up. They're celebrating something beautiful. Maybe you're going to be celebrating with friends and family, where you're coming out ahead. You're coming out the victor here. But it can be reunions and parties and socializing and, just gatherings. But it's a definite card of friendship and celebration here. So I'm glad you ended on that note, Kim. So those are your cards that I have for you. Thank you so much, Kim, for coming in and asking for us for this reading. All right. All righty. We're going now to nothing but hugs. I like that. I'm a hugger. Where is she? Here we are. Okay. I would love to have some messages and guidance on my finances and love, please. Thank you. Okay. Well, we'll see what comes up. If love comes up, it has to be read as love. If finances come up, it'll be that. If it's both, we'll read both. Okay. So let's see what we have. So, yeah. It says the death card, Kim says, comes with the territory. She's a Scorpio. Yeah, for sure.
So, nothing but hugs. Wow. I've just pulled some cards for you. And out of the 3 cards, sorry, out of the 6 cards, 3 are major arcana cards, and then we've got an ace as well. So it's all going on for the best reason possible. So overall energy, the moon. This is the one that's starting it off. Now, this is lovely. This is all about your intuition, going within, asking yourself how you feel about something. If you feel good and you feel really excited and enthusiastic, go for it. If you're not so sure, there's a reason you're not so sure. So this card says really pay attention to that inner voice. It also says that there may be new information coming to light to help you. So you might not have all the information that you need yet. So you need to find something out. Your help, we're talking finances here because it's the Ace of Coins. The beginning of something, the first card in the suit, just like Brenda said a minute ago. This is about a golden opportunity coming in. Very much connected to work, career, home life, and finances. So something new coming in. What do you need to focus on? We've got this 5 of coins again. So this is about you asking for help if you need it, getting you focused. Just take a broader perspective on things. This is the little angel that can't see beyond that empty piggy bank, look. But she's sitting on 3 coins and there are 2 right behind her. So focus on your strengths. Know that you have all the resources that you need, and look as well. Make sure that you've looked thoroughly and that you have all the information that you need. How can you help yourself? King of Coins. Again, finances. So we've got the ace, the first card in the suit, and the king, the last card of the same suit. So the kings are authority figures in the deck. They really come in and act as our teachers and our mentors. This king is very good with money, very prosperous, very abundant, very, very confident, very successful, because they've had to learn how to be. And they very much come in with an action plan, a how-to plan. So this could be you getting finances planned, asking somebody for financial advice, or it could be somebody coming in with a plan of action for you. Guidance from Spirit, the Chariot. Here you are, making you move forward. So if things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit delayed, not anymore. When the Chariot comes in, things move forward now. It's a real momentum. It's a fresh energy coming in, but you're going to be moving forward with balance and with discipline. So taking advice when you need it, thinking things through, having a plan. This is a strong move forward, but it isn't impulsive. It's well thought out. And look at this, finishing on the Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune together is like turbocharging a move forward. Here it is, look, the Wheel of Fortune. You moving forward with a plan, with balance, with discipline. And this is the breath of fresh air and the momentum coming in, really getting things moving for you. And we've got the Ace of Coins here with this brand new opportunity. So there could very well be you doing a little bit of homework, finding out everything you need to know, this golden opportunity coming in, and then you going for it, leaving the self-doubt behind. And the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, absolutely amazing. So I really hope that resonates. And thank you for coming into the room.
Thanks, Dan. That's a beautiful reading. Okay, nothing but hugs. You're on your feet. Okay, you're back in the game of life again. You may have felt you were betrayed, stabbed in the back, held back, restricted, and couldn't move forward. You went through some pretty tough times. You felt defeated and you felt that that was the end. But you're on your feet now. Tens are the endings of all things, beginning of something new. It may take you time. You may be thinking about where it is you want to go with the 8 of Cups. This is a card of balance and taking yourself to center. This is a card that says you're moving on from a situation. You're on your feet again and you're back in the game. Remember, this is a card of balance, which means it takes time to get where you're going, one foot in front of the other. Okay, nothing but hugs. Now, you're going to be getting, excuse me, your footing again. You're going to be sitting in the seat of power, King of Wands. You're at that point now where you're going, you know what? I've been through this. I'm not going through this ever again. I'm on my feet. It may take me time, but I'm going in a new direction. I'm going big or I'm going home. That's who this King of Wands is. He's heading out there on a new, he takes leadership. So you're going to be in control now of what it is you want to do, where you want to go, and who you want to do it with. It's beautiful. Now, money comes into play, or gifts are coming in. This is a card of the Six of Pentacles. I call this the gift card, give and take, push, pull energy. This could be debates. This could be bartering, bargaining. This could be negotiations going on. But you're going to be communicating well. But the big thing here is you're going to be receiving something in the form of a gift of generosity. It could be anything. Somebody's time, effort, support, love, maybe even money. Or you could be the one who's initiating something towards someone else. Maybe a nonprofit organization. You might have a mission. You might have a cause that you're advocating for, but it is a card of being well paid also for your dues are coming in for what you've had to do, what you've done. Now your dues can be coming in the form of money, time, effort, support, love. The universe is going to say, hey, you put in your time, you deserve to have a gift. Now, the very end, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, and that is a super card. That is satisfaction completely personified. This is the card that says, you know, not only are you going to have financial stability and money's going to be okay, things are going to be fine and stable, but you've got peace and harmony within a family circle or a friendship circle or a chosen family circle. This is a beautiful card that says, get ready to be happy again, okay? This is a card of unexpected financial windfall that can come in your way. It can be one lump sum. Maybe you're going through a situation where you're going to be receiving some money. Maybe you're inheriting something here. But definitely you're going to find that finances are going to elevate and escalate and improve and get better. Now, I did take the time to quickly pull two cards here from the romance deck. It says, first of all, it's safe for you to love again. But in order to do that, you have to love yourself first. Put yourself first. Realize that you have the capabilities of being able to be strong. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, okay? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. So you're ready. You're ready for love. If it's not there yet, know that you're ready, and you've healed through past relationships, and now you're ready to go out there and have fun with somebody new. Okay, so those are the cards I have for you. Thank you so much. Nothing but hugs. It's such a pleasure to have somebody new in the room. Welcome. Okay, I think our next one is Erica, our good friend Erica. She wants a general. Thank you, Erica. Okay. Have here. You're welcome. Nothing but hugs.
Okay, Erica, thank you so much for coming into the room. Lovely to read for you. And thank you for those lovely comments every week. I look at the comments on my channel and it really does mean a lot. So thank you for all that support. So looking at your cards, things are looking really good. We start off with the Empress. Now, this is a major arcana card, and the Empress is she's very successful. The Empress is busy doing, creating, making something. She's taking action. She's getting busy on those new ideas, those new projects. She's not putting it off till tomorrow or thinking about it later. She's taking action and getting things started. Your help, Two of Wands, moving forward as part of a partnership. The Wands is a very action-orientated suit. So we've got action from the Empress. We've got action again with this Two of Wands, moving forward with purpose, having a plan, but doing so alongside somebody else. When you work together, that's where the success can be found. Your focus, we've got the Queen of Cups, a senior figure in the Tarot, an authority figure. The Queen of Cups brings in two messages, and the first is self-care. And I'll explain why. I love this. When across the water, across the Atlantic, here we have two cards the same. this queen is very often in a lovely situation where she's helping other people. Here she is, look, making a big pot of tea for other people. She's very focused on charity. She's very kind, very loving, very, very supportive, very, very generous. And the reason she's so good at helping others feel better, helping others feel emotionally secure, is because she looks after herself first. So that's something you need to focus on. How can you help yourself? Knight of Wands, things really happening quickly for the best reason possible. The knights are fast. They all have a motorbike. And the Knight of Wands in my deck is the fastest one of all. Coming in saying, think it through and act with care. So look out for something flying in and be ready to just step back and think it through. This lovely night brings this really lovely message of lovely positive change and good news coming in, but it can be a little bit impulsive. So talk it over. 2 of Teacups. Talk it over, take your time, discuss things, have conversations. Be absolutely clear in your communication with other people and make sure you both understand each other. So it's speaking and listening and clarity in communication. And when you do all of those things, 10 of Coins, the outcome. It's one of the happy ever after cards in the deck. It's lovely. Happy financial life, happy home life, happy family life. It's secure. It's having peace of mind. It's really enjoying the little things in life and knowing that how important they really are. But it's joyful, it's stable, and it's incredibly happy. So, Erica, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you.
Beautiful reading, Anne. Thank you. Yes, I had an extra card that was on my desk, and it's the same. That's why I showed it to you, the Queen of Cups. And like Anne had said, Erica, this is about you making these choices for yourself. And it's never really selfish to do that. We need to do self-care. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to nurture our needs before we can go out there and give all of our energy to other people. And this queen, she is the ultimate queen. She's loving, caring. She's the ultimate mother. She wants to heal the world, and she's capable of doing it. But even her energy will get depleted. She'll come to resent it. So this is a card that says, take care of yourself first before you go out there and say yes to everybody else. Okay. It's okay to say no once in a while. You're going to be working with a group of people. Your first card is the 3 of Coins. The 3 of Pentacles is that card of teamwork creates dream work. This is a card that says you're working with other people who have the same goals for success that you do. You may be asked to step up on the platform, teach, preach, and convey information of your expertise to these people working together. Remember, I think you're going to be getting along great with a bunch of people here that are a team. You could be creating a team or asked to join a team or a group that you're going to be happy with. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You've got the 2 of Wands. This is the card that says you're coming into your own. This is a card that says you have choices. Yeah, there you go. You have choices. That's 2 cards. Wow. Two decisions and 2 options that perhaps you might be planning right now. This card sometimes says the grass is greener. Well, you need to believe that it is so that you can pursue this next goal. You could be leaving something to start something new as well. But you're waiting for your ship to come in, and you have that ability to create that happiness for yourself. Now, your health hurdle or your challenge, don't you get that 7 of Swords? I call this the wolf in sheep's clothing. Everybody is not our best friend, especially at work. There could be somebody who's masquerading as your best friend, and in reality, they can't wait for you to step out of your seat so they can jump in it. This is a card of being envious. This is a card of, being green with envy. This is a card that says you just need to make a break, get away from this energy or somebody who is like this. This is the liar, the cheater, the thief card. This person has ulterior motives and they only care for themselves. So think about that if you're running into an energy of person around you. Now, you've got the 8 of Pentacles. You're working hard on your gift, your craft. You could be learning something new, some sort of new hobby, or even you could be taking something at school. This is a card of the apprentice, which means, you're learning something new and you're going out there, you're paying attention to the details, and you're trying to prove to yourself as well as others around you, possibly at work, that you're capable of doing it and you're good at it. So this is a card that says you could be receiving a new job. This is about self-employment. You could be thinking about putting your gift and your craft and your talent into work here. But again, it's paying attention to details, working on them very carefully, and being patient in the process. Rome wasn't built in a day, okay? Now, again, with Rome not being built in a day, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is that card where you go, well, I put in all that work, my blood, sweat, and tears, and I'm not seeing the rewards and the return coming in yet. What the heck's with that? Well, this is a card of patience again. It's the unnecessary worry card. Don't allow yourself to get up in your head. If you look at him, he's got things already growing on that tree, and he's looking at it, daydreaming like, well, how come I don't have more? Well, again, Rome wasn't built in a day. You're going to see things coming in, progress and abundance coming in, perhaps in increments. Okay. Those are the cards I have for you. Thank you so much, Erica, for always coming in and, kindly. Hi, Anne Marie. I got to get your name down here. I get busy here and when I'm doing mine. So Anne Marie, there she is. Okay. Our next one is, I think it's Venus. Oh, I can go way back and sing that song, Venus in blue jeans, Mona Lisa in a whatever. That's an old song. Anyway, Venus MD, thank you for coming into our room and asking for a reading, and welcome. Okay, she says, or he says, I'm thinking it's a she. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Hello, I would like some insight on a first date I have coming up. Yeah, with a new guy. There she is. Is he a keeper? He doesn't live in my city. Thank you. Let's see what we've got, Spirit and Guides. What does Venus need to know? Okay. All righty.
Okay, so Venus, thank you for coming into the room. Your overall energy regarding this insight on a first date, we've got the Seven of Cups, and this is all about assessment. Our little angel on the card is standing back and looking at all her options before making any commitment. She's assessing the situation. She's looking carefully at what is in all of those little teacups. Now, 6 of them have lovely things in. One has a grumpy little gingerbread man in it, and she doesn't want to choose him. So she's standing back, taking her time and assessing. Your help, we've got the victory card. Literally good news, victory, happiness, success. So this is lovely that we've got this in the reading. What do you need to focus on? Choosing this card. We've got 3 cards out of 6, all about deliberation and deciding. And this is in the focus part of your reading. And our little angel can't decide between this or that. She's stuck. So she needs to gather information. She needs to step back. She needs to assess everything in front of her very carefully before committing. How can you help yourself? We've got the Knight of Pencils, which is all about choices. Now, this little knight comes flying in fast. They all have a motorbike. And again, choices of a main road, which is a good choice, a bumpy track, which is not so good. And this little angel has to slow down long enough to make sure that she makes a sound and sensible choice. So 3 out of 6 cards are about assessment, stepping back, making sure that you're thinking all of this through. Now, guidance from Spirit is lovely. We've got the 4 of Wands. This is stability. This is celebrations, and it's right opposite the victory card. It's also a card of receiving. Our little angel here, is she's got a lovely bunch of flowers in her thank you balloon, and she's being appreciated. And she is receiving with grace and gratitude. She's being appreciated for everything she does and all that she is. So I do feel in this spirit guidance part of the reading, we need to be very mindful that there is an even give and take in this relationship. You need to receive. It's very easy, so very easy to always be the giver. And however lovely that is, and it might make us feel absolutely fantastic, it's not good long term because we need to receive in balance. The outcome, Four of Pencils. So this is Four of Swords. So this, again, is a card of rest, assessment, taking time out. Look, our little angels are reading a book. They've got their feet up. They're having a cup of tea, taking time out. And that's where the inspiration can find them, in that quiet space when they're doing something completely differently. That's where they can hear their prompts from the universe and from the angels. So you're asking, is he a keeper? I will say to you, I don't think you know yet. I think it's too early to say, because there are too many cards here of choosing. And I think you need to give it time. This is what this Four of Pencils is about. Stepping back. Don't be in any great rush. Make sure it's an even give and take in this relationship. Now, we do have the Victory card showing up. So it could well be, we've got this Four of Wands, which is a lovely card as well as give and take. It's a card of stability and celebration. But when it comes with the others of wise choices, don't go rushing in like this little knight and make a snap decision. So my suggestion to you would be, take your time. Don't be in any rush. Relax, step back, assess the situation as it moves forward, and see where you are. And be very mindful when you are making choices and decisions. So just take your time. Is he a keeper? I don't know. You don't know yet. And only time can tell. And in that time, when you get to know each other, if it's reciprocal, if it's kind, if it's lovely, these lovely qualities will become very apparent to you. And then you will be in much more of a space to make a sound and sensible decision. So Venus, it's not the cut and dried answer that you wanted, but I do feel the guidance coming through is just as valid. So take your time, assess it, just go steady. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you.
I was holding my breath when you said, is this the keeper? Because I know what I have in front of me. And when you said, not yet, everything was falling in line with the same cards that I have. Okay, first of all, it's a first date, right, Venus? We never know when we go out. I mean, you wouldn't believe how I had a reader in New York. He was a great guy. He read everything on me. I mean, he was so accurate. He was scary. And I would always run to him when I was going out with somebody new. And I wanted to be sure I was in safe hands and whatever, right? But anyway, the bottom line is we have free will to make our own mind up. And he would say to me, oh my God, Brenda, I read this guy and he had all this money and he was this and he was an actor and he was blah, blah, blah. But in your own heart, Venus, you will be the one to make that decision, okay? So I always say, like a lot of people say in relationships, let your heart lead your head, yes, to a certain extent, but make sure your head's following suit, okay? Because a first date, they don't always express every single thing and to know about them. So I'm going to do your reading. This guy, I think, is this new person coming in. I think he may be a little bit either younger than you or have a very useful aspect about him, but he could also be a little bit immature in the way he thinks about things. Okay. Keep that in mind. Okay, Venus. This person is motivated, though he likes money. And I think that he has the ability to seek that out. All right. but beware that he may come in with a youthful aspect about him, look young, act younger than he is, maybe be a little bit immature. Like Anne said, take your time because you've got the Temperance card. Do things in moderation. Don't rush into this. And the beautiful thing here is he doesn't live in your city. So he's not going to be on your doorstep hounding you. And you're going to have time to sit back, either look forward to seeing him again or saying, oh, thank God I don't have to go see him again. Okay. So there's two ways of looking at it. But the spirit has your back. It always depicts with the Temperance card, either an angel in the graphics or the wings behind a person. So know that spirit's got your back. Yes, you're going to be safe. Okay. But they're saying, don't push this. Don't rush this. Just like Anne had said. There's going to be a lot of give, take, push, pull, back and forth conversation. I want you to pay attention to him. Is he talking about himself and all his accolades and all his successes and oh, what a great guy I am? Or is he giving you eye contact and actually listening to your life and what you have to offer in the conversation? So beware of that give and take, dialogue going back and forth in conversation. Now, in your center position, which was interesting, you do get that Seven of Swords. And this is the liar, the cheater, the thief, the wolf in sheep's clothing. They're very charming. They try to charm you into something. They let on that they're this or they're that. But in reality, you may find that this person might not be for you. Is he spirit driven or is he ego driven? Right. And you're going to know right away, Venus. Okay. No matter how handsome, how cute, how charming he is, you have that ability to do character analysis on the spot. Okay. You have the choice to say, I want to know more about this guy, or he's not for me. Because above that came the romance card message that says, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That being said, Venus, don't not go on this date. You're going on a first date. You've been invited to get together and learn from each other. Don't turn him down. Go see this person. This is a way to get out, have a date, get out and socialize, also to converse and to share dialogue and to talk to each other. You're going to take your time. Okay. And just beware this person, he might be a little egotistical. That's your choice, whether you'll be able to figure that out. I think this person's a party person. Celebrating, likes to have fun, okay, likes to drink, likes to go out and kick up his heels and have a good time. That's fine, as long as he does it in moderation. Okay. So, when you go out, if he drinks 5 beers, boom, 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 in the hour you see him, could be a red flag. So just keep your eyes open as to that. Okay. Now, your final card that you've got is, and you have to know me, Venus, I don't sugarcoat. I let spirit guide my words. I'm a medium as well. I talk fast because they throw the information at me. So I don't sugarcoat things. I read it as I see it. The cards you've got, the final card that you've got, the oracle messages, the journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. So what I'm telling you with this Temperance card, that's what that's all about. Okay. You can, this is a card that says you hold the cards in your hand and the free will to make those choices. Go on the date. Of course, go on the date. We never know until we actually see somebody in person and we have a conversation with them and we know whether or not there's going to be chemistry there. But these cards are telling me there won't be. So I hope we see you next week, Venus, on Sunday, and you can say, guess what? He was great. Or, nah, you were right. It will be interesting because we always love to hear the feedback and on our messages. Okay. So like Anne said in her reading, just take your time. Don't rush it. Sit there, share a lot of dialogue, talk a lot, see whether or not he's open. He's going to be open and free. Is he giving you eye contact? Because if he's not, if he's looking out the window when he's talking to you, he's not the most honest guy around. Okay. So just as Damar says, trust the process. Thank you so much, Venus. Hi, Dean. How are you? I got to get your name on my list here. I know Kathy's here. We got a room full. All righty. Okay. Where are we here? Go up here. Okay, we got our beautiful Helen. Okay, here we go. The new guy in training in my shop stole goods. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. I will get rid of him on Wednesday. Will
Oh,
I finally find a temporary worker to help me November and December, or will I have to do the season on my own? P.S. Liam still on Saturday. So Liam's still going to be working there on Saturday. Is this the guy you're talking about? You got to clarify that just a bit. Is Liam the guy that you're going to let go to help me November and December? Okay. Need to know who Liam is. She's mentioned Liam before to us, though, on a reading. Okay. Geez, I wish I knew what we said to her the last time. I think I know
no,
Liam. No, Liam's going to stay.
okay,
Okay.
Liam must be the Saturday staff then.
New guy that she brought in, and yeah,
All righty.
yeah. Okay, let's see. So what does she want to know? Will I get rid of him on Wednesday? Oh, no, I will get rid of him on Wednesday. When will I finally find a temporary worker to help me November and December? So that's her question. But I need a temporary during the week. Okay, so she's looking for someone else to come in. So she's got to find somebody. If she lets this guy go on Wednesday, she still needs to replace him, right? So yeah, of course you're going to have to do that. But she wants to see what the energy says and if that's going to happen. Okay. Oh boy, you poor thing. Man. Yeah. Wish I knew what we had said or we had seen in the reading about this new guy, because we never remember unless we've had so many readings in between. Okay.
Helene, thank you for coming into the room, and what a pleasure to read for you. So the question, will you find a temporary worker? You could well do that, because we're starting off as your overall energy with the Page of Wands. And this is all about new information coming in. The pages are messengers. And this little page brings in good news, new information, new ways forward, new creative projects, positive change, and new ideas. And it's the one suit, so it's exciting, it's action orientated. Your help, the Four of Wands, stability, receiving with grace and gratitude, celebrations. So this Four of Wands, very much you receiving with grace and gratitude. Now, what do you need to focus on? So, yes, I think you could find people coming in and information coming in to help you. This is you receiving information, new starts, you being appreciated. I do feel this is you doing just that. Now, what do you need to focus on? We've got this reflection card, and this is a major arcana card followed by another one. This one, focusing on assessment, stepping back, reflecting, looking really carefully at where you are now, how far you've come, where you want to go. This little angel isn't doing anything other than drinking tea and planning and assessing and looking at where she wants to go to next. So she's looking at the next step, but she's not actually moving. She's not actually doing yet, because she's taking time to assess. And I really think that's something you need to focus on. How can you help yourself? The Moon card. This is the second major arcana card. Find out everything you need to know. This is the card that says there might be new information coming to light. Trust your intuition. If it doesn't feel right, it isn't right. If it feels right, might move forward with it, but you need to be absolutely certain. You need to reflect. You need to look at things really carefully. So when you're taking somebody on, you really need to know A to Z. You really need to know all the information and find out information, not just the information that you're given, because that's really helpful, but there might be background information. There might be other things that need to come to light that you need to find out. So guidance from spirit, look long term, look at the bigger picture. I think you almost have to look beyond December. and start planting the seeds and start doing the groundwork and start taking the action. This isn't a quick fix card. This card is one of looking to the future and planning it now. This is about the healthy forest being the future. And she's just planting the little seedlings now. So getting busy, starting something new, getting busy on those new ideas. And the outcome, again, a card of assessment, careful assessment of the facts. She's looking at all those teacups. You might have heard me explain this a minute ago. 6 of them have lovely things in, like chocolate biscuits and flowers. But this little one here, this grumpy gingerbread man, she doesn't want to choose him. So look, stand back, assess, look at the long term, look at the bigger picture, take your time, set your sights on what you want in the future and start manifesting it now. But I do feel with this moon card here that you've really got to go within. How does really you need to be right on the ball, because this moon card is a bit of, oh, I'm not quite sure. I don't think I have all the information I need. And I don't think that you've got to make sure that you have it. So when you get all your job applications coming in and all your interest, that's fabulous. Do your homework really, really carefully. And when you are assessing who and what to do and whatever, look for the long term. Look longer than the December. Which of these lovely candidates coming in are going to be people who will stay for the longer term? And look carefully, more carefully at those people. So, Helene, I wish I could be a bit more, yes, you'll have somebody before Christmas, or no, you won't. There's a process involved here, and you really need to be on it, because I just think, don't let anything go past you. I'll just leave that little thought with you. So I hope that resonates for you. Oh, sorry. I'm just sorry. That wasn't at you, Helene. I've just read your comment.
Yeah.
In the
I don't think she confronted him with it yet, because these cards are telling me she hasn't, but there's going to be a fight on it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Helene, you have not confronted him yet. She says, how dumb.
Wednesday, I think, isn't it?
Puts it out on Facebook. What an idiot. Like he thinks you don't know. Okay. First of all, okay. So you have not confronted him yet. You're going to hit him with this. No, I found out last night. Okay. So you're going to hit him with this on Wednesday. You're going to can him. Well, I'm going to tell you, get ready, because he's going to try to defend himself. Okay. This is the no-win situation. Don't become his sparring partner. Okay. You know what you have to do. He's going to try to deny it. He's going to try to backtrack. He's going to try to get miserable and ugly about it, or he's going to try to beg back in your good graces. But a thief is a thief is a thief, right? So, try not to allow him to make you his sparring partner. You've made your mind up. It's going to be a fast, cut and dried situation. There is the 8 of Wands, fast. You're just going to say on Wednesday, you're out of here. And if he says, I didn't do it, you're going to say, well, it's funny, it's missing, and you posted it on Facebook. I have the proof. So you can't have somebody who's working for you or with you who's dishonest, right? This has been a big burden for you. I mean, the 10 of Wands says the burden's going to end, though. Okay, you're going to be on your feet again, but you're not going to, like Anne said, this is about being more selective. This guy could have come in and been very good at coercing you and charming you into thinking he had all this experience. He's this great person, blah, blah, blah. But you're not going to put up with it anymore. Okay, you're going to take your time and you're going to be selective, because this is overload for you. Constantly being stressed out about having someone to work with you and then finding out that they pulled this crap on you, right? I mean, you have to be the nicest, easiest going professional person out there this guy could have worked with, but he thought he could take advantage of your kindness and your good nature. So that might have to change a little bit too. You need to let him know who's the boss and that you're onto it. Now, this will take time for you to get somebody, okay? Because this is the 8 of coins, or 7. You're planting your seeds, you're waiting for somebody to come in. But I think what you're going to do is take your time, Okay. You're going to want to be sure that you have the right person. I know it's hard. You need somebody there for November and for December. It's busy time there. I get it. I asked before I threw these cards out, I shuffled and I said, Spirit, what are the messages that Helen needs to see? Will she hire somebody? And what did you get? You got the 9 of Pentacles. Big fat yes. So you will hire somebody, but you're going to take your time, okay? Because, once burned, twice shy, right? And you don't need to take on these problems anymore, okay? But yes, I do see you getting somebody. The first card I said, Spirit, will she get somebody in? Yes. This is what showed up, is a big fat yes. And it is the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so things will work out for you. That we know, that's walking in your garden abundance, being happy, everything's going to work out. Okay. Oh, our hydro just blinked. Wow, I hope our hydro doesn't go out. So if you lose me, you'll know that something's going on with this snowstorm. It blinked, and all of a sudden I thought it blinked, and I thought, was that me? And now I just heard you can hear it in the background, my printer starting up again. So we had a bit of a glitch here. So I hope I don't lose you. So guys, if you lose me, you'll know it's because something happened to my hydro or my internet. Okay. My bill's paid. In fact, I don't even have to pay hydro where I live. I grandfathered it when I moved in here in 2012. I can have all the air conditioners I want going and everything going, and I don't have to pay for hydro. So that's not the issue. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Helen. I know you're pretty smart. Don't let him drag you into an argument. You're right. Stand your ground, and that's it. Cut and dry. He's out of there. Okay. SP, hi. Haven't seen number 1111. Thank you for your generous donation. What do I need to know at this time? Okay, let's see what Spirit and the cards have to say. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, you'll have somebody, Helen, for the rush hour. Okay, but it may take that time, like up to December, because we're already into November now. But people are looking for work. People need money. Christmas is coming, so yeah. But I think you're just going to be, keep me updated, sweetheart. I think you're just going to be really, really leery now. You're on your guard. Okay. All right. Let's see. You ready?
I am. So, SP, what do you need to know at this time? Okay. Just looking at your cards, you've got 2 pages coming up. So the first one, what do you need to know? What do you need to do? Page of coins. You need to do your homework, do your research, gather information. This little page is reading books, she's researching, she's finding out everything she needs to know. And then sometimes she needs a little nudge to actually put that into practice. Your help, the dreamer, first card in the whole deck. Wonderful new opportunity. It's the start of something. It's the start of the Taro deck. Card 0, the dreamer. It's a leap of faith. It's you doing something different, doing something new. Now, it might mean stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit, but that's absolutely okay, because you're going to find out everything about this new opportunity before you step through the door. So this is a very well educated little angel, knowing what she needs to know. What do you need to focus on? Moving in a new direction, new plans, new direction, new ways forward. But principally, this card here, the 5 of Pentacles, is about learning from experience. We've all had to do that. So taking with you all that wisdom. What worked? Go with that. What didn't work? It might not have been great, but at least you know. And it's all really helpful information. So we've got you moving forward with new plans in a new direction. How can you help yourself? Look at things from all angles. Turn things upside down. Look at things from all perspectives, from positive perspectives. Because this wonderful opportunity is showing up again, diagonally opposite this dreamer card. We've got the Ace of Wands. That's literally, what are you waiting for? This wand suit is exciting. It's enthusiastic. And this is the Ace. So it's a new start, a new beginning. Something absolutely wonderful. The outcome is our second page. So the pages bring a message. The coin says, do your homework, do your research. This little page of cups is about bringing in messages for you of appreciation, of love. This little page can actually represent a person coming in with support, guidance, and help as well. So trust your intuition. What do you need to know at this time? Do your homework. Look at things from all angles, from all perspectives, and then get ready to be moving in a brand new direction. Learn from the past. Take that with you. Take all the learning lessons. And then look, we've got the dreamer and we've got the Ace of Wands. Absolutely lovely, fresh new start coming up. So I hope that resonates. Thank you for coming into the room.
Okay, beautiful, Anne. Okay, so you might be at a crossroads here, SP. You've got the Two of Swords, trying to make a decision. You're kind of dragging your heels, or you might be debating, thinking about it, overthinking about it, obsessing about it, or maybe totally dragging your heels and procrastinating. But there's a decision that you have to make. But you're not seeing the picture in complete clarity in order for you to feel secure and confident enough to do that. Do your homework, find out what's going on, because you feel as though you're being torn between something. It could be torn between a situation. It could be torn between a friendship or something like that. You're going to cut something out because here comes the Queen of Swords. She doesn't put up with any BS. She reads, she sees, through all the details. And if it isn't working for her, she says, you know what? Done and done. I'm out of here. So you might be wanting to do that. You might be getting rid of things, walking away from things that are unfulfilling and not rewarding you, or not giving you the same return for your hard work. There's no reciprocation coming in with this. You need to have that due courtesy coming into you. So you may be walking away from a situation or somebody. You feel as though at times you're missing out on an opportunity. This is the Four of Cups. But again, this is because you've got your blinders on. You've got yourself in this box. You got to let yourself be free. Kick those box doors down. You might be regretting something, refusing an offer. You might be feeling that it's not going to come in. It's not going to work out. Get out of your headspace. This is the card that says, look at every aspect, look at everything fully, completely. And that, because sometimes we miss out on opportunities because we figure, oh yeah, I've never done that before. It might not work out. But then if we had looked into it, it turns out to be a blessing in disguise. So think about that. The Four of Pentacles, being mindful about your spending. This is budgeting, taking care of your money, not going out there and doing some emotional spending, or, buying big ticket items that, you just, you have to have it. And then later on the end of the month, we go, uh-oh, that wasn't what I really needed. So you could be budgeting, you could be moving money around. You're being very mindful of your spending right now. Okay, holding on, but you can be holding on to energy. You could be holding on to people. You could be holding on to situations as well. Now, at the end, I love this because you will come out victorious. Okay, you do have this beautiful card of the the Six of Wands, and this is victory after hard work and struggle. So everything that you've invested into a situation will pay off at the end of the day. Okay, how much effort are you putting into it? Is it something you feel passionate about, you really want to do? Okay, so if you apply yourself and you pick that thing that you really love to do, you will come out ahead of the game. I think there's going to be success here. I think you're going to be having people say, good for you. Maybe you got rid of a situation and they're saying, SP, good for you. Okay, the attaboy, attagirl pat on the back. You could be receiving some great congratulations for something that you've pulled off successful. You deserve that. Now, I did pull an oracle message, and it says, what's meant to be yours is already making its way to you. What was never yours is starting to flee from you. With time, it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when. Be happy now. So, my beautiful girl, thank you so much, SP, for your question. Thank you. And I'm assuming and correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so Helen is saying, no, the boss said no, even me. I have a temp contract that will end in March. Okay. My boss never signed any permanent contract. To be sure he could get rid of employees like that. Well, you know what? That's a good thing too, right? Yeah. Okay. Gotcha, Helen. But these cards look good, and I think you will find somebody by December. Okay, here we go. She's saying, but the law says the temporary contract cannot be more than 9 months times 2. So after 18 months, you have to sign a permanent contract, a permanent one, or being let go. He already did that to 2 previous managers. Oh, because they didn't want to sign? It's interesting, isn't it? We don't have those rules here. Okay. All righty. Let's see who's our next victim.
Oh no.
I know. I had to say that and be funny. You know, I'm being funny. Okay, I don't think we have anybody else here that wants a reading. Did my good friend here? Where did you go? Okay, Dean says, "Love you, ladies." Still listening in the background. Okay, I thought you said something there. I heard your little voice in my ear here, and I thought, wait, where is he? No, he did not want them to sign permanent contracts, so he reneged on it. Okay, I got you. Okay, so we're going to start pulling 2 cards for people in the room. These are random, cards. We're not asking Spirit to give you any definitive answers to anything. This is just general cards. And if the energy works for you, great. If it doesn't, that's because it's not meant to. Okay. So because you're in the room, I always say that we'll pull cards for the people in the room. I'm trying to take this off here for now. Okay, so the first one coming in, because we've done a reading for Helen, is Tammy. Tammy, are you still here, sweetheart? Step forward and let me know you're still in the room, and we'll pull a couple of cards for you, okay?
Just a lovely message here, Brenda, that's just come in from Carol Amiro. I love your cards, and I have all 3 decks. Thank you so much, Carol. I can remember posting those out.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Thank you. Yeah.
Her cards are beautiful, eh? They're so whimsical, and I love the fact that she's drawn all these pictures of these angels herself. And when you see children, those are her kids. She's incorporated. Of course, her kids are adults now, but yeah, that's how she's done it. Dean's doing lesson plans. Okay, Kath, I wondered where you were. You're in the background too.
Oh, lesson plan. Bless you, Dean. You got plenty on doing that.
Okay.
So Tammy's here.
Oh, she says I love it, Brenda and Anne. Always a treat to catch you live. Thank you all. Oh, same to you. We hope that we see you again. And it's always a pleasure to see you in our room, as everyone, it's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to go in with I got to get rid of this one. We're going to go in with Tammy. Tammy, did you come here and say you're still in the room? Yeah. Yes, she is. There's our Tammy. Okay. So Tammy, we're going to give you a couple cards, sweetheart. Thank you so much for always being in our room and supporting the channel.
Oh, Tammy, fabulous cards. And thank you from Yorkshire as well. We absolutely love you. So 10 of Pencils is your first card. The end of a difficult situation. This is you climbing that ladder of success, things improving, things getting better and so much better. So that's 10, immediately followed by another 10. So wow. That's ending something, starting something new. And this one, 10 of Coins, everybody would like this one. Happy Ever After card. It's happy family life. It's happy financial life. It's time spent with loved ones. It's very grounded energy, very much focused on home and family and finance. And it's absolutely beautiful. It's the success in all of those lovely categories. So Tammy, bless you. And thank you for looking after us, being our gatekeeper. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes, very similar. The Emperor, sitting in the seat of power, being your own boss, being in charge of your emotions, logical and organized. She had the 10 of Pentacles. I have the 9. Walking in your garden of abundance and happiness. Beautiful card. You're in control of what you want in your life right now. Kathy, are you here? We want to give you a couple of cards. You know, this is just fast. It's not a full reading like you'd give everybody else. Oops, there's Elizabeth on your channel, but these are just extras. You know that. Okay, Elizabeth V. All right. Okay, so Kathy, if you're here, step up and let me know. We're going to pull a couple of cards for you, okay? And all righty, let's see what we have. Go ahead.
Yes, she's here.
Okay, there she is. There she is.
Okay. So, Kathy, lovely to see you again.
Kathy hasn't been feeling good. She had a pancreatic attack from something she ate, so she's been laying low. So everybody send her some healing
Bless
prayers
you.
and energy, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Sending so much love. So, first card, Ace of Cups, the start of loveliness, Kathy, the start of you feeling happy, joyful, balanced, optimistic. It's a lovely that cups, as you know, because you're a reader, are all about emotions, what we feel, and this is absolutely lovely. Happiness, joy, and fulfillment. We've got that followed by the Lover's card, which can be the start of a lovely new friendship, but generally, this is about you choosing carefully, looking at all your options, standing back, assessing everything before making a choice, and then asking yourself, what will make me happy? And then using the head as well, like Brenda says, to make a choice. Choosing carefully, choosing love. So I hope that resonates, Kathy, and get well soon.
Yeah, Kathy. Okay, Kathy, you know you've got the Eight of Pentacles, working hard on your gift of craft. You're having dreams, they're telling me. You're dreaming about things, but these are futuristic dreams. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do see you in charge of something here. You're head of something. I see you wearing a uniform in the future, but this is a card that says you're working hard on your goals here. You know, being patient in the process. There could be something new coming in that you want to learn about, and you're going to really pay attention to it and learn something new here. It could be you starting up something on your own, self-employment of some sort. You've got a gift, use it. The Knight of Swords, fast moving action. Okay, so if a contract comes in or an offer comes in, you know me, I always say pull back on the reins, be careful, read between the lines. If you don't get get the whole picture, retain and someone who is a professional to tell you where you stand legally. This is about you being mindful, not going in too quickly, because he is the fastest moving knight out there. Okay, he goes charging in, but he's got to be careful because he can slip and make a mistake if he doesn't pull back on the reins. So take your time, Kathy. Don't do anything too quickly. Okay. All righty. Our next one coming in is Damara. Where is my Damara? Here
Now,
she is.
just when you were talking, Brenda, Trend Zone came in with a super chat.
Oh, did he? Okay. Where's my boy?
Sorry, Damara. I'm not just.
Yeah. She knows him. They get along. Okay.
Just
They know the rules. Okay. Hi.
sometimes when you're reading, yeah. So should we do Trend Zone?
Do Trend Zone, please. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. He's open. You know he's always open.
So, Gerald, first card,
Your
6 of
next one.
coins.
Yeah.
The gift card, as Brenda refers to it. So this is new opportunity coming in. It's the coin suit, very much to do with money, with work, with career, with areas of study, anything to do with home life and work life. Your help, Queen of Cups. This queen brings two messages. The first is look after you. Look after yourself. And the second, this lovely queen who comes in as a lovely guide and teacher for us is so very generous. She's kind, compassionate, helping other people to feel better, helping other people to feel good. She's very emotionally balanced and emotionally steady and helping other people attain that lovely, happy outlook on life, looking after them. So this could be somebody coming in to help you, or it could be you being lovely, generous, kind, and supportive. What do you need to focus on? The long term, 3 of Wands, the bigger picture. So look long term. What would you like the long term goal to be? The Wands is very dynamic, it's action orientated. And this says, do the groundwork now. Look at the long term and start whatever that is now. Plant those little seeds, do the groundwork, do something new, and get the ball rolling. How can you help yourself? Take one step at a time. 8 of Cups. It doesn't have to be, everything doesn't have to be done in a giant leap. This little angel is well on her way to success. And she's wondering how to get there. And all she has to do is hop on that first stepping stone, and then the next, and then the next. So small, consistent, manageable steps. Guidance from spirit. In comes the clarity. The Ace of Pencils, Ace of Swords. If there's been something that you've not been sure of, things have been a little bit foggy, this is the card when you work it all out. This is the card when the light bulb goes on and you go, now I know exactly what to do. And when that clarity comes in, when you're looking long term, taking those steps, the Nine of Coins is your final outcome card. It's prosperity, it's abundance, it's you enjoying yourself, taking some time out just for you and really enjoying the results of all your hard work. So I hope that resonates, Gerald, and thank you for coming into the room.
Okay, beautiful. Gerald, no wonder you have a nap and you miss my shows sometimes. This is the Nine of Swords. Go to bed, for crying out loud. You're not getting your rest. This is your mind going late at night and you can't sleep or you keep waking up. This is about anxiety. This is about, deep thoughts, going around in your mind. Try to think happy thoughts, okay? Think good thoughts. Be positive, my friend. Because if you're not sleeping well at night, it's really zapping you of your energy. Look at, he's laughing here. I make him laugh all the time. Look at, he's killing himself. Okay, so yeah, so get your rest at night. It's okay to have a nap in the afternoon too, but I think you're napping in the afternoon because you're not sleeping well at night. So try not to let your mind get, going crazy before bed. You've got the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a relationship coming in, possibly somebody here who is coming forward with their intentions on their sleeve. Could be a good friend, could be platonic, it could be romantic. But this individual comes in, this Knight of Cups comes in, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, and they're your ideal soulmate. So there could be somebody new coming in you might be in contact with. Maybe you're just talking to them on social media, but it could lead to something more if you keep your eyes open. You're going to be enthusiastic. You got the Page of Wands, new opportunities coming in, good news. Coming into you that you're going to be happy about, whether it's relationships, whether it's a project, whether it's something that you've been waiting to hear about. It's going to make you want to feel enthusiastic. You've done the work. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. You've patiently been waiting. You put out your work, your feelers. You've done it all. This is a card of fertility, prosperity, abundance coming into you. Okay, so whatever you've invested your time, effort, support into, and I know you research everything. You're not one to fly by the seat of your pants without being, especially when it comes to investing money. You're very careful about that. So you're going to see maybe an increase, maybe a profit of some sort coming into you right now. This particular queen, she is both a mother and a businesswoman. She has that ability to be there for her friends and family, but also she knows that she needs to think about herself and pay her own bills. And she's very good in business as well. Could be somebody that you're meeting. Now, you've got the card of victory after hard work and struggle. Great way to end the reading, my friend. So people are going to pat you on the back and say, oh, finally, congratulations, you won. Okay, so you'll know what that means. All righty. Thank you so much, Gerald. Nice to see you woke up and came into my room. I love to tease him because he's usually sleeping. He ends up in Kathy's room after my room, and I'll go in and I'll say, hey, how you doing? He'll say, I fell asleep. Okay, I'll forgive you this time. As long as you're here with Kathy, that's okay. She'll take care of you. Kathy's going live today, guys, usually at 5 o'clock Pacific time. Is it Pacific time? She's out in California. Okay. So my next one coming in here is we were going to do Damara.
Damara?
Yeah, we were going to do Damara because there she is. Okay. So Damara's here. We're going to do Damara. So we're down to 10 people. So as we read your names, I know Damara's here. As we read your names, if we haven't seen you make any comments for the little while, we'll ask you to step forward and let us know you're in the room. We will be shutting down soon. We are already at 3:31. We're past our 3:30. So we're just going to be doing a few more, and then it's been an hour and a half, and Anne's got to go to bed and get her beauty rest.
I do, yeah.
Over there in England. I mean, she's like 5 hours ahead of me, so she needs to go to bed, and I need to make dinner. So, okay.
So, Damara, how lovely to read for you. What an absolute pleasure. Ace of Coins for you is your first card. So, and I know you know your tarot cards. So this is new opportunity, golden opportunity, very much connected with work and career, with finances. It might be a promotion, a new job. It might be an increase in your finances. This golden opportunity. Look, our little angel has found the keys to that treasure chest and she's moving right towards it. So something new, very much connected to home, finance, and work. 8 of Coins. Look into it carefully. When that new golden opportunity comes, this 8 of Coins, and especially when we're in a Mercury retrograde, which we're in now. I'm not an astrologer, by the way. I just follow astrology. This little angel is putting the finishing touches to everything here. She's taking care of the small details. So this is dotting the I's, crossing the T's. Read the small print, read it again, and then just make sure all those tiny little details are in place, because the little details can make a massive difference. So, Damara, I wish you well. Make the most of this golden opportunity.
Beautiful. Damara, your oracle messages, if you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. It's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you were asking for right now. And look at the cards you got. You got the 3 of Wands with it. And that's the card of having the foresight to go after what you want. You're planning things. You're moving forward, not backward. This is a card of travel. This is a card of dealing with people, perhaps on an international level, getting out there. All eyes are going to be on you. It's a card of freedom. It's a card of success. And it's the card of making hard work pay off. You're experiencing life to its fullest soon. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. We've got Real Country Woman first, and then Anne Marie's still here too. Low on funds this week, but need guidance. Okay, that's okay. We're pulling 2 cards for everybody here. Real Country Woman. Now we're just
Real Country Woman. There was Elizabeth as well. Just
did she come in too? Yeah. Yes.
So Real Country Woman. Okay.
But we have to do Anne Marie because she was in before Elizabeth, and she's was quiet for a while.
Okay, Real Country Woman. Okay, so Knight of Wands, things happening fast, things really taking off. The nights are fast. This is the fastest night, coming in to say, think it through and act with care. So this Knight of Wands is all about action, things really taking off, things happening quickly, but do not be impulsive. Take your time. Think it all through. The Page of Cups brings in a message for you. Messages of appreciation, of love, messages very much to make you feel really happy and joyful. This little page also brings in, it could be a person, loving guidance, support, and practical help. So follow your intuition, and this is you being really appreciated and really hearing about it. So messages coming in, look out for those. It sounds absolutely lovely.
Okay, you got a new opportunity and a new offer coming in, Real Country Woman, with the Ace of Wands. This is a card of a new beginning. Good news. Physically starting something new that you might have been wanting to do. It's the creative spark you've been waiting for. If you're finding new passion for something, you're feeling enthusiastic about it. You have a talent and you're going to see growth working with it. Okay. Your download message here is focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. There's going to be a new opportunity coming in, so don't you worry, okay? All righty, we're coming in next with, who did I say next? Real Country Woman.
Was it Anne-Marie and then
Anne-Marie, and then you said
Elizabeth?
okay, there she is.
Anne-Marie.
Okay, all right, Anne-Marie, here we go. This is just a couple of cards, okay? All righty, let's see what we got, and then we'll do Elizabeth. Let me know if you're still in the room, Jeff Peterson, okay? Give us a heads up if you're still here. And I definitely, because you are a good client, I will give you a couple of cards as well. Okay, sorry.
Okay, Anne-Marie, Ace of Coins. Absolutely lovely. Golden opportunity. Something brand new. The aces are the first card of the suit. So a golden opportunity very much connected to home life, work life, financial life. Something brand new and you going after that golden opportunity. When you do, reason to celebrate. The Three of Cups. Celebrations, social gatherings, good news coming in. A reason to celebrate. So they look absolutely fabulous, Anne-Marie, and I really wish you well. Thank you.
Okay, you got the King of Swords. You know what that is. That could be somebody, a legal eagle, or somebody in authority that steps forward to give you wise counsel. But you're standing your ground. You're standing in your truth as well. I think that you're going to find that things will become more structured and stronger. Okay, this is somebody in authority. You know that when the King of Swords comes in, who makes a balanced, good judgment. There's going to be some negotiations going on, okay? The Six of Pentacles, back and forth, push-pull energy. I think you're going to be looking at something. You're going to be receiving something that comes in the form of generosity, and you're going to be so grateful for that. Wow. Amazing. Okay, and we're going to Elizabeth. I find Elizabeth. Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Kind of flew by her here. She's still there. Okay, Elizabeth, a couple cards for you quickly. And I asked if Jeff was still in the room. He's not stepped forward, so he might have had to leave. He came in to just quickly say hi. You're welcome, Real Country Woman. Always a pleasure. You're welcome, Anne-Marie. We'll have to chat soon. We haven't actually had a FaceTime together in a while to see how things are going.
Okay, so Elizabeth, two cards, both major arcana cards. The Chariot's the first one. A lovely move forward. If things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit delayed, this is you making a mindful move forward with balance and with discipline. And this could happen quite quickly. So if things have felt a little bit stuck, not anymore. Delays are over. We've got the World card. So it's the end of a cycle. It's celebrating a job really well done. And now it's moving on, moving up to the next level. So we've got two cards of moving on, moving up, finishing off something and starting something brand new. So I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Okay, alrighty. Elizabeth. Your download message here, your oracle message is, if you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish in such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. So take time, sit and think, daydream. Okay, everything starts off with that seed, that little mustard seed that you can grow in a dream. You've got the Three of Pentacles. You're going to be working with the right team of people around you for some reason or other. This could be a team of anybody. It can be work. It can be medical. It can be legal. It could be anything. Okay, friends, whatever. But you're going to find that working with others is going to pay off rather than you having to do it on your own. Remember, teamwork is dream work because you're bouncing ideas off of each other for the same goal of success. Okay, perfect. Okay, Jeff is here. He said, yes. I'm here. Where are you? Still here. Okay, Jeff. We're going to pull a couple cards for you, my friend.
Okay.
These are just random pulls, okay?
Yep. Two cards for you, Jeff. Three of Wands is the first card. So this is about you looking at the long-term planning. On the card, the long-term future plan is the healthy forest. Now, little angel is planting the seedlings now. So looking at the long term, where do you want to be, and starting the process now. Now, even if these first steps seem a little bit insignificant and unimportant, they're actually the ones that get things moving. So starting taking the action now. Page of Wands, bringing in messages for you. So this is good news. It's about new information coming in. It's about new projects coming in, something that you're really excited about. The Wands is very energetic, very exciting. So good news, brand new ideas, a new opportunity coming in for you. So I wish you all the very best with that. Look long term and start the ball rolling.
Thanks, Anne. Okay, we're going to put this there. We're going to put this there. We're going to highlight it. Where are we here? Oh, Mary Beth. We've got a shoot. Okay. Oh, Elizabeth. Okay, listen, guys. I just posted as she was reading Jeff. Chat room and super chats are closed now. Okay. Elizabeth, you're the last one. We're going to do Mary Beth and we're going to do Elizabeth, but I'm going to do Jeff. So anyway, okay, so the chat room is closed now, okay, but I'm going to do Jeff right now, okay, and we'll do Mary Beth and we'll do Elizabeth, because we usually get out of here at 3:30, and this will push it to 2 hours for poor Anne. Okay, Jeff, let's see what we have here for you, my friend. Okay, let's see what we have here for you. All righty. Okay, Jeff, new opportunity coming in, Ace of Wands, new beginning, something nice that's going to get your creative juices flowing. So I know what we had talked about, you and I, we'll keep that private out here in public, but I had said to you that you're going to want to do something new. You're going to want to get out there and feel productive again. And it's great to have the time that you have right now, but you've been so focused on giving and doing and and that's what keeps us young. That's what keeps us out here. And look at Anne and I, we're out here. Mind you, Anne's a lot younger than I am, but we have to feel productive. And I think you're going to see a new opportunity that's going to get your creative juices flowing, and you'll be inspired to do it. Queen of Wands, stay focused. You know me, I tell everybody, she's the most focused and the most confident queen out there. She's walked through the fire, come out the other side. And I mean, let's face it, her counterpartner is the king. He goes big or he goes home. She's learned to be strong, but it's been harder for her to get there. She's there now. She's got new plans. She's got this new opportunity like you're going to have. Now, there might be people who want to talk you out of that and say, oh, are you crazy? Why would you want to do that? Well, I'm going to tell you something. I tell everybody she's the queen that does this. And she says, watch me. And gets a kick out of me, but that's who she is. So don't lose friendships over this, Jeff, but you need to do what makes you feel inspired. Okay. You're creative and you need to get out there and do that. All right. So I'm rooting for you, man. I'm rooting for you. Okay. So Elizabeth says, my donation was a thank you. No need for another reading.
Oh, bless you.
Oh, what a darling you are. That's okay. Thank you so much. Mary Beth wants a general. Okay.
Mary Beth.
So
I've got your cards ready, Mary Beth. And out of the 6 cards, you've got 2 aces. So this is really lovely and exciting. We start off with this Ace of Wands, a fresh new start, a new opportunity, something that you're really excited about. This card says, what are you waiting for? Your help, the Queen of Coins. Now, the queens come in as our mentors and our teachers. They are authority figures. Now, this queen is very focused on home and family, very good with finances, making sure everybody around her has everything they need. And the reason she's so good at this is she uses common sense. She's very practical and she's very resourceful. So this could be somebody coming in with these qualities to help you, or it could be you stepping into these qualities: practicality, resourcefulness, grounded common sense. What do you need to focus on? Leaving the nonsense behind. 5 of Wands. If there's any drama going on in the background or anything that doesn't concern you, leave it where it is. You focus on the sunshine, focus on where you want to go, and keep moving forward. How can you help yourself? 2 of Cups. This is about, it can mean a lovely new friendship, but generally this is about talking things over. It's about conversation. It's about discussion and clarity in conversation. So speaking and listening. and making sure you both really understand each other. Guidance from Spirit, your second ace, the Ace of Cups, the start of loveliness. Happiness, joy, fulfillment. It's looking absolutely beautiful. And then, as if that wasn't enough, your final outcome card, 10 of Cups. Happy ever after. Happy, feeling good, trustworthy relationships, quality time spent with loved ones. It really is happiness, joy, fulfillment, and optimism. It's looking absolutely lovely, and this brand new opportunity coming in for you, and the chance to walk away from the nonsense and walk towards something absolutely beautiful, something happy, something joyful that's going to make you feel really happy. So I hope that resonates. Thank you,
Mary Beth.
Mary Beth.
Thank you so much, Mary Beth. This is your reading from me. You've got the Two of Cups coming in, friendship, partnership, platonic, could be, there you go. But it's always about communication, okay? Being able to convey articulately, creatively, and honestly and openly with each other. It is the card of ultimate love. And when we are in a relationship like that, we have to be that way. Hi, Marby. Okay, Ace of Swords comes in next. You get that aha, that epiphany. Yeah. Bingo, I see the situation now. I'm not in the dark anymore. If something has been unclear, you're not going to have that happen anymore. You're going to have clarity. You're going to be able to see new ideas and new plans coming in. Okay. You're working hard on your goals because you have the the Eight of Pentacles here. This is about paying attention to details, working hard. This is what you need to pay attention to. This is your focus part of the reading. What can you focus on? By the details with what you're doing, the project you're working on, your job, your career, whatever that is, keep working on this. You're showing your craftsmanship, your quality. You're a master of something here. Be patient because Rome wasn't built in a day, and you won't see your return and your reward like that. Coming in next, you have the World card. The World card is being able to set your compass and go wherever you want to go. This is the end of one phase and the beginning of a new one. It's a brand new world, and often this card refers to the world being at your feet. You are the master of your own game, and now you have the opportunity to go where you want. Maybe you're planning a trip overseas or somewhere else, but you could be doing something on an international level too. This is achievement. This is success. This is the ultimate accomplishment, and it is travel as well. You've got the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles is a big fat yes card that things are working out in your favor, okay? Money, stability, security, home life, friendships, peace, and harmony all together in one beautiful package. Well, whew, that was a beautiful reading. If I say so myself, so positive. I just had to keep running with it. Yeah. Sounds so good, doesn't it? Yeah. Hi, Marby. You're welcome. Wishing you both a great weekend ahead. Thank you, Mary Beth.
Thank you.
Again, we haven't seen you in a while, so we do know your name and we do know you coming in. So listen, guys, we truly want to thank you again for constantly supporting our channel. The likes, the thumbs up. If you're new to us, please subscribe to us. I'm up to 48,580 some odd people. I want to hit that 50,000 mark after 10 years of beating the pavement out here. I would like to see 50,000 subscribers by January. If you can, if you're new, please subscribe to me. We love your comments. We love your thumbs up. They help us out here. That little crazy algorithm, which is pain, has to generate traffic to us. And the majority of the attention that we get is what the algorithm looks at now. But it's important to us to see our counts coming up. Anne's doing fantastic. She's getting more and more subscribers. She's getting more and more thumbs up and views on her channel, which I'm so happy for her. You guys remember when we came out here together, my incentive was, Marby, we're done, sweetheart. I'll put you on the list for next week, okay? Is that okay? Are you all right with that? If I put you at the very top of the list for next Sunday, Marby? Can you be available for next Sunday? Let us know. Okay. Can you let me know? Because we've already, if you see, the chat room's closed. Okay. We're already a half hour beyond our time. We should have been out of here at 3:30 and we're not. Marby, don't be mad at us. We love you. Yeah. Okay, good. I'm going to put your name on this list. Thank you so much. And you'll be the first one to have a reading on Sunday next week. Make sure you come in. Okay. Don't, because you'll have to go back and listen to it. We'd rather you were here to get it. Thank you so much, Marby. We love you. Okay, we're going to shut down. Anne, do you have anything to say?
Thank you, everybody. What a room tonight. That has been absolutely amazing, hasn't it? The energy in the room, it's been absolutely super. So love to everybody, and we'll see you next Sunday.
We have the best people. We love all of you.
Yeah,
And thanks for
you.
supporting us every single Sunday that we are out here. Okay, take care, everybody. And I hope I don't get snowed in, but I'll send pictures if I do on social media.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye-bye. Love you.
Bye.